Hey guys, welcome back to the Portal Podcast. I'm your host Edmond Orenge, and today we are going to tackle a very, very serious topic about deception as a normal part of human life and character development through deception and identity. So I'll let my uh, panelists Hapa introduce, then I think we can continue the episode. So I hope you stay till the end of the episode, and I hope you also enjoy the episode. So we'll start from my left.
Hi everyone, my name is Kizito Mora and I'm a practicing psychotherapist.
That's nice. You're welcome.
Hi everyone, my name is Damaris Kisorio, a mental health advocate and a photographer, also a ranger.
A ranger.
Yeah.
Nice. So I think nitaanza kuwajulia hali. How's your week? How's your week? How's your mental health? Brief us kidogo.
Mental health. I was okay.
Mhm.
Climate ndio
Baridi kidogo.
sana.
Sawa. How are you doing?
I'm also doing well.
Mhm.
I can't complain.
Mhm.
Yes, ni good. Nashukuru Mungu.
That's nice. So I think deception is a very complex aspect of human behavior, and I think tutaanza kuidefine like what's deception, ndio at least hapa the audience pia waelewe what we're going to talk about in the aspect of life, also relationship as in general, ndio. So what's deception according to you?
Deception is where there is lies.
Mhm.
Yeah. In our everyday life,
Mhm.
there's always going to be a lie.
Mhm.
In relationships, in our everyday life, we experience that.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree with Damaris. Deception is basically lies at work, at home, in relationships, in friendships. Yes.
That's nice. So I think to define very well, it's all about lies in the aspects of our life. Tunaona inaweza kuwa in business, inaweza kuwa in relationships, but tunaona imejaa sana kwa relationship. Na while I was making this topic, nikaipost on my stories, I got a very different reaction from my audience. Wakasema, oh men ndio wamejaa na deception, kwa hiyo set yako sijaona any man. Also finding male panelists imekuwa ngumu juu the topic inawaguza sana deception, unaona. So it's personal. It's personal. So yeah, so I think how does deception influence one person's life? How does it influence?
I'd say it can influence both negatively and positively.
Mhm.
Negatively in the sense that, of course, when you lie, utakosana na watu, like you'll not be in good terms with people.
Mhm.
And also, generally lying is not a good thing. So, and they usually say, okay, ni siku za mwizi ni 40, so mwizi pia ni muongo, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like you'll not be at peace basically because utakuwa unashangaa like at what point is this lie going to catch up with me. So that's the negative side. Then positively, there's some, nowadays people call it being delulu.
Yeah.
Like you unajidanganya positively, like unajiambia mimi by next year I'll have a Mercedes, you know, like that's lying to yourself because you don't have, but it's lying positively, so it can affect you positively and also negatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mimi kitu naweza sema human beings wanakuwa engaged into deception in the same degree. Huwezi sema mimi ndio nadanganya mostly ama mimi ndio nadanganya kidogo. Inafika at point in life whereby inabidi tu udanganye ndio neutralize kila kitu. So I think us talking about deception hatuifanye like iende kabisa, but we want to like live a truthful life yenye at least ukikaa na person next to you kuna trust. You see, so kama kuna deception, too much deception, there is no trust. You see, siwezi sema mimi wasidanganyi, mimi udanganyi, but you see, if I'm truthful, like percentage ya truthful iko juu, you see I have a team, na kama mimi msemo muongo hasa wangekuwa hapa. You see, so having hiyo percentage ikuwe mob, it also helps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me, I'll say about the positive effects Kizito has said. Hiyo yenye amesema unajidanganya uko na Mercedes. I think it's a very good thing. And I think that's why we always have affirmations, because affirmations are not things that we have. The things that we want to have.
Can I break you kidogo?
Mm-hmm.
Are affirmations deception?
Somehow. Yeah.
Continue.
No.
They are.
Continue.
They are. Because when you say I am wealthy and bado you're not yet wealthy, you're just trying to trick your mind for it to come true one day, and that's why we write affirmations. Hadi tunafanya hizo 369 techniques, the whatevers.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think can you share instance where deception has led to positive outcomes? Do you have any positive?
Like the ones that I've just said.
In your
I
CV.
think.
Yeah, in your CV pia, in your work CV unaandika hapo that me nafanya French, kumbe hujawahi fanya French, you see. Kumbe ni Kiluya. So do you have any positive aspects za deception?
Yeah, just the way Damaris amesema, the affirmation part. See, in psychology, there's something about like how our thoughts influence our behavior. So ukishinda ukifikiria, well, it's a deception, but it's a positive kind of, I don't call it a lie, but you understand, like ukijambia I am, see there, okay, kuna hii deception ya church. I'm sure we've seen it where people are sick and then they go wanaombewa alafu wanatoka hapo wanaanza kusema I'm healed. So that's a positive kind of deception. So to some extent, the more you tell your mind I'm healed, I'm wealthy, hiyo ndio vitu inakam, it becomes part of your life, like it brings fruition, like inakuja to be. So I think that's the positive aspect of deception.
Are you trying to say that faith is a lie?
Well,
No, faith is not a lie. I think let's go to the negative aspects in deception. Yeah.
I think deception, ukizoea kudanganya, I think it becomes part of you until inafika point where kusema ukweli unasikianga kuna kakitu
Nasikia hapo.
unasikia huwezi sema ukweli because umezoea uongo. Huwezi sema ukweli, ukizoea umezoea.
Yeah, so to add on that, I think deception inafanya like when you said earlier, una lose trust with people. Juu unajua ukienda kuambia wase kitu, like for me ningekuwa mtu muongo, nikianza kuambia my team that tunaenda Nakuru next week, watasema hizo stories za jaba. But unajua saa hii sasa nikitext tu kitu kwa my podcast group that we are going to Kisumu, watasema oh, Ed ako serious. Juu most of the things that I've said in the podcast or in the podcast team have come to pass na imekuwa true. You see, so ukikuwa mtu muongo hata useme kitu, people won't believe you.
And just to add on what you've said, like ukikuwa mwongo in one aspect of your life, ina translate to all other aspects. So for example, if for example nadanganya about maybe my social status, and we've seen this like even maybe on social media when people post
But then social media is a very huge home of lies. Unaweza pata Mora amepost kiatu fulani, anatembea kwa hoteli fulani, alafu unashikwa na
Can I switch it? What if interpretation yako ndo mbaya?
Yeah, it also
post viatu, intention yake tu ni kufeel kwa amenunua viatu. So it depends with the eye that you are looking with.
Yeah, it depends with the eye.
Wow. So if you come to a point of luck, utaona ni yako. Probably she's showing off. That's her doing the thing. So I think it's two-way.
But all in the same nini, social media it's a house of false things.
Especially for relationships.
Yeah.
Especially.
Nilikuwa nasema ukiona watu wanapostiana sana.
Okay. I think pia it erodes trust. Nilikuwa nimesema the deception erodes trust. Whether with your business partners, with relationship with your friends, ina erode trust. Alafu pia in the impact of relationships hapo pia deception nayo kwa relationship ni hatari,
Ni mob.
ni mingi kwa men, kwa girls. It says a lot. Can we say hizo nini naitwaje, the negative, unaweza add on the negative
In relationships.
yeah, in relationship hata in life.
Yeah, basically to the aspect of trust na pia so, you know, people usually talk about, like people talk. So for example, nikisikia Ed alidanganya watu wake wanaenda Nakuru and they never even went, like I might not know you, but that's what precedes you. Like nikisikia the word Ed, the name Ed, sorry, najua huyu ni muongo.
Yeah.
So hata sitataka kuwa associated na yeye.
Yeah, true. Any negative?
It's the same thing too, trust. Na pia it weakens. I think there are people who can sense the energy of lies. So utakuwa isolated in some point with friends,
Yeah.
even with families.
So I think the main thing hapa ni kwa deception ni trust. Deception unafanya msee una lose trust juu unajua we are human beings. Sisi ni watu wa kuinteract. Sisi ni watu like tumekuwa formed kuinteract. You see? So tusipo interact ama tukikuwa in that deception form, like hatuwezi aminiana, si ndio? Hata kuanza relationship, hata kufanya kitu kama nini businesses, hatuwezi nini hapo. So another question ni how common is deception in our everyday life? How common is it?
It's very common at work kwanza. Unadanganyana niko sick.
And why is it considered a normal part of life? Why is it as in imekuwa normal, as in imekuwa normalized hadi imekuwa like kitu tu ya kawaida?
I think ni watu tu wameiweka kwa mind. Because I think everything is perceived with the mind.
Why deception is normalized?
Yeah.
Adesha said like watu wanaiweka kwa mind, and then over time like I guess we're living at a time when everyone wants to fit in. So ukiona like your life or like your perception of things hazingiani na what other people think, then you tend to lie. So I think pia inaendana na like the changing times.
You have anything to add on that?
No.
So I think kuna inaitwangaje, tumeongelea deception like kama kitu mbaya ni nini. So how can deception improve your personal growth? How can it improve your personal growth?
Okay, there's the aspect of self-awareness. So if you have gotten to a point where unaanza kujiunderstand, like as we grow pia we get to understand ourselves more. So ukifika hiyo point where you are becoming self-aware and you start realizing nimekuwa muongo sana, I need to reduce, or I need to change my ways in terms of lying, then that's growth. So I think that's how it can influence you positively with regard to self-awareness.
Yeah. So mimi naweza add on that ni deception can make you feel in the positive aspect uko accountable. Unaona? Like useme nimedanganya sana and I'm losing important people in my life. How can I change? Unaona sasa? Like unaweza fanya ukwe I can be a very accountable na I can also change my ways. Also deception can make you unlearn so much things in life. You see? So ukianza ku unlearn those traits za kudanganya, those traits za also deception is you can also lie to yourself. You see? So ukianza like if you stop lying to yourself, sasa hapo ndo self improvement inakuja. You see? So ukianza kujidanganya, nikianza like nikijipost ama nikianza kujiexpose pale social media ama I show the wrong image of myself to my friends, unaona? So like for me nianze ku show off to my friends that I'm this rich guy from this rich family, na kumbe in real aspects we are not that kind of rich, si ndio? Unapata na overspend, I'm not setting my also boundaries right, you see. So utapata na attract wrong various friendships, relationships. Yeah, I think hapo ndo sasa self improvement inakuja, whereby you try and unlearn certain things you've been doing in life.
Yeah. For me, what I can add is what Kizito has said, self-awareness, also being self-conscious of who you really are. Unjua sometimes, us as human beings, we tend to let our bodies become the mind. And when we do that, we're losing a lot. And so that's why we tend to lie. Ukikaa tu chini, sometimes just tell your body to just sit and your mind to just calm down. Na uiambie hivi ndo tutafanya hivi na hivi, and we're not backing out.
Yeah, that's nice. That's pushes us to the next question.
Yeah.
How does identity mold our, how does deception mold our identity?
Maybe Damaris can.
How does deception mold our identity?
Identity. It's just the same way, because identity yetu itakuwa taken in a very negative way with people. Families watakuonanga huyu hatuwezi, hata uwezi tumwa kwa duka.
Yeah.
Aka ni
As
kamkora.
let me say, as Mora said, like your friends won't like believe you in the thing. Sasa alafu people talk, tunasema hivyo, people talk, or tusema Ed anakwanga muongo nini nini. So how does deception build your self identity? Sorry. Na hapo tumeongelea the self improvement thing na nini nini. So let's imagine we are entering in a empty room, na hapo ndani kuna a certain audience hawakujui na they have not heard you, ama wamekusikia na they have the wrong picture of you, you see. So ukiingia and you've undergone that self improvement journey and the unlearning things, so ukiingia hapo ndani na uingie with a different personalization, with a different identity, those people wataanza kujiuliza maswali, kumbe Eda anakuanga hivi, kumbe hakuwa hivyo vile alikuwa kitambo tumesikia. So in that aspect itakuwa improve your identity. Yeah, so I think umepata the picture. So what can you say about that?
Yeah, so self-identity also has to do with self-esteem. So, for example, okay, most of the time unapata that people who are liars ama watu wenye wanapenda deception, they have low self-esteem sometimes. Okay, so they'd want to lie to kind of boost their ego or to boost their, feelings of self-esteem. So once you are aware that, still in the line of self-awareness, like when you're aware that my self-esteem is low probably because huyu dem aliniacha, ama I did not get this job, so I want to try and lie so that I can feel better. So ukiona unaenda hiyo side ya kudanganya, you try and look for an alternative to boost your self-esteem.
Yeah.
For example, through affirmations like Damaris had said, or even through like kuna hizi vitu zenye watu tu huwa wanatuambia on a daily basis like Ed, you're a good creative, ama Damaris, you're a good photographer. So hizo ndio things we can rely on to boost our self-esteem other than deception.
So tukiambia Ed you're a good liar
nafurahi you see. So unajua human beings wako like, I think naweza sema skeptical, kitu kama hiyo. And ukiambiwa kitu kama ukiambiwa kitu kama aje, uongo, like useme uongo na waku bash out, utafanya ukuwe less confident, you see. So I think lazima tukue na a certain percentage of being a deceptive person. Kuna uongo tu fulani lazima tukue nayo to neutralize everything. Hatuwezi sema sisi ni wakristo sana. That's why I think kuna hii inaitwanga aje, hiyo watu wanafanyanga like wakienda church, inaitwanga aje, kutubu. That's why kuna kutubu, you see, neutralize everything after kudanganya for a certain period of time, alafu na uanze. Yeah, so I think another question, and can deception be seen as a form of self-discovery?
Self-deception as a form of self-discovery. Yes, at at some point ukiwa umedanganya sana and you come to a point where umeanza kuwa self conscious ama watu wameku isolate, your friends, your family, I think at that point utaanza kuona
We're going to the wrong direction. Yeah.
Just venye amesema, like relying on what people say about you and also what you know about yourself, that inaweza kulead kuona kama what she said.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
So I think tulisema ali, I think these questions zinatupeleka in a circle way yenye tunaangalia this deception in a way that tusipo like danganya we are very bad, ama tukidanganya tena tunaonekana vibaya. So I think inaleta hiyo self discovery, hata sijui nasema nini, inaleta self discovery, inakuwa a positive thing in your life, unaona. So let's go to the next one. Tumesema, can deception be seen as a form of self discovery, and if so, how can it shape your self identity?
Like hiyo tu kubuild the way we've talked about self awareness. Like the more you know nimekuwa nikidanganya sana, the more you hear what people are saying about you, the more you want to change, probably to become a better person, ama kupunguza hizo lies.
Yes.
For me, I'd say like people should engage in things like meditation. It makes you more self-conscious, more calm, more self-aware of yourself, of what you want, and hata hautafikiria what other people are thinking about you.
That's nice. So tumesema, are there any positives in deception?
Yeah,
There is.
Yeah.
And also kuna negatives in deception.
Negatives.
So what role does empathy play in the understanding and the impact of one's deceptive actions?
So empathy basically is putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. And when you see, so for example, kama ni mimi and I'm in a relationship and I've been lying to my partner. Yeah, lying in whatever sense. So najaribu kujiweka in his shoes to see how would he feel. Unaona kama angekuwa kujiweka in his shoes to see anafeel aje mimi nikimdanganya, you see. So now that putting yourself in somebody else's shoe, whether it's your workmate, your partner, your friend, you'll be able to see how they feel with regard to deception, like with regard to your lies. And then ukishajiweka in their shoe, then you'll be able to now, like inakusaidia pia
visualize.
Exactly. And also to see that these lies are hurting other people, these lies are not good for them.
For example, sasa for me, nijiingize in another podcaster's life ama creative journey like alafu nianze kujiuliza maswali like najidanganya aje, like nikifanya like sasa for me nianze kujipatia pressures of let's say inviting those high profile guests, alafu sijui kuhandle their pressures, sijui like akisema nafaa nikikuja hii time ni hii time na ni hii time, you see. So nikijidanganya hivyo like na alafu nijiingize in that shoe, nita realize that I've been lying to myself and I should change.
Exactly.
I think deception makes you see the bigger picture of how you've made the other person feel. Maybe it's your family member in a relationship or in a friendship. Yeah, and we should change.
Deception helps you visualize
Yeah.
vitu, and it makes you inakurudisha penye unafaa ukwe, like after knowing umedanganya sana kwa relationship, umekuwa kwa 75 relationships kama friend pale inakurudisha nyuma ujue like who are you and what do you want, sindio? So how does technology and social media impact the way deception is carried out? Tuanze na nani?
Social media, I can say about social media, where everyone wants to like be someone who's in like on social media, and you're lying to yourself kwa sababu huwezi fika hizo social standards that hiyo mtu mwingine yuko.
Yeah.
You're just trying to copy na
Yeah.
hujafika.
So what kitu nasema about social media ni it also affects kila msee differently, si ndio? Let's say for instance kuna certain photographer umeona pale from let's say UK ama place fulani tu, alafu you want the same work ifanyie na like let's say photographer hapa Eldoret ama Kenya, na the photographer hajafika in that level ama ana those gadgets. So umemwita, let's say umemwita kwa harusi, umemwita kwa, alafu namwambia unaona hii ndio nataka uilete tu hapo,
Nataka exact.
you see. So hapo tuna pia photographer atajidanganya aseme
Haina wewe.
worry no more, I got you. So alafu penye shida itatokea ni results, my guy. Hapo results itakupeleka nje, na this deception ilianzia wapi? From yourself, because ulicopy that thing from the social media ukaileta kwa nini. Another thing social media ni this online hizi online shops. Let's say unataka kununua kiatu fulani, umeona tu hapo kiatu ni leather kwa picha, but ikikuja mambo kwa ground inakuwa too different, totally different.
Yeah.
You see. So I think in social media deception plays in a very very huge way, yenye ukijidanganya kidogo tu you'll have a wrong picture of something or a wrong picture of someone. Let's say a very good example ni dating in social media, hizi dating sites. Msee ameenda pale Snapchat akapiga picha baridi akapost pale mtandaoni. So hapo umecheki IG unasema udem socha ni DM kwani iko nini, you see. So you want to meet this girl kwa grao, but kitu unapata si kitu uliona kwa mtandao, you see. So social media it's very dangerous, but ukichukulia in a positive way itakusaidia.
Yeah, in that line of social media being, it's good and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
So it depends on how somebody takes it. Like, it's not bad to look at somebody on social media and feel like, you know, this is my role model, I want to be like them. But the bad part in Akujanga now where deception comes in, where you want to lie to yourself and you know very well, like, huwezi fikia, or you cannot be like this other person.
Yeah.
And then also let me bring in again the aspect of self-esteem. When people have no self-esteem, social media is a place where unaweza pata instant gratification. So utataka kudanganya that you're having this lifestyle, or like you're like, this is the person that you are, this is the job you have, this is the car you drive, and yes, that's not true. So the more you lie about it, the more, yes, inaweza kuwa inakupatia instant gratification, like your self esteem inaenda juu, but you're lying to yourself, and at the end of the day, like, I'm sure, like, akunanga 100% peace at the back of your mind, like uko tu, hey, sasa next nitatoa wapi gari ya kudanganya watu social media,
Yeah.
ama nitatoa wapi, you know, things like that.
iPhone kwanza hapo kwa iPhone very dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, also technology.
Yeah.
How technology plays a part in deception. I'm sure you've all seen ikitu ya AI where unaweka picha yako inatoka, you know, like that's deception, of which I don't know, is it good or bad?
That comes kwa dating. It's not bad, but some just hapo it has different factors in a person's life. But sasa hiyo picha sasa uweke kwa social media, me as a guy, najua sisi kama guys we are more made of hunters, and we want to bring the best from the market, you see. So ukiweka hiyo picha ya AI hapo bana, nitasema huyu ako perfect ni aje, you see. So you'll want to bring that perfection, but sasa ukimuona hivi alafu muone kwa ground utamwambia sijakuona sijakucheki way yenye ukijidanganya unasema sijakuona, alafu the guy ana flip anakublock hapo na kila mtu anarudi kwao. So it's very dangerous, it's very good, iko tu hapo. So tukimalizia, we have a thing called self-deception. So can you explain it, like what's self-deception?
Self-deception.
Yeah.
Like lying to yourself
Yeah.
in layman's language.
Yeah.
I think tumeiongelea a lot of times hizi. Lying to yourself. Hiyo tu, like stuff za social media, unajidanganya.
Is it good to lie to yourself?
Si tumesema iko positive impacts na the negative sides.
Like there's more negatives than positives. Juu mtu akifikiria kudanganya, instantly utafikiria let me lie to myself positively. Instantly think the negative side of it. But it's important that people should try. If you want to lie to yourself, jidanganye positively, you know, like jidanganye in the line of positive affirmations. And like I said, like whatever it is we think, hiyo ndio inakuja to lie. Yeah, so positive self-deception, I think it's a good thing.
Okay. So how does deception work in relationships? Hapo ni very crucial hapo kwa relationship sana. How, najua tumeguzia earlier, but how does it work in a relationship point of view?
I think the most common one ni there's you, the main alafu kuna side. So nadanganya main, she's the main. Oh, sorry, nadanganya main, he's the main. Then naenda nadanganya the sides, they're also, I think that's the most common one, like having multiple partners.
Kukula fair ni deception.
Infidelity.
Kukula fair ni deception. Kukula fair.
Mimi ndio umedanganya nakuja na
unless sikuji. Unless ukuje kwa relationship, like ukuje ukitaka relationship na uniambie by the way niko na 3 other girlfriends, so utakuwa wa 4 kama utakuwa, you know, that's not deception. Exactly. So ndio maana watu wanataka kudanganya.
Okay, explain how deception works in a relationship.
Deception, that's a whole topic.
Yeah. Just guzia tu.
Ni kama tu hiyo infidelity, hiyo ni number 1. Danganya.
Hakuna positive in deception kwa relationship.
Sometimes ziko.
Kama
I can lie to you, protect you. Itabidi.
Yeah, so
if you lie to me to protect me, alafu nikuje ni find out some other day, we'll definitely break up.
At least utakuwa umeanza kujilinda. Haitakuwa surprise. Maybe hit of the moment. Na later actually itakuwa imedate.
kuna hiyo ya kudanganya, you are being like pretending to be somebody you are not. Yeah, so nakuja ama wewe unaenda kwa relationship. I think it's more common with men. Like you have money, you have a car, you have a house, you know. Alafu somewhere towards hapo katikati ya relationship, the girl comes and finds out hizi ni vitu za kuombwa, or this person is not really who he says he is.
But hiyo ya kuomba mazini, unajua the guy hapo amejikaza.
Napenda hiyo sasa. Sasa tu wewe ukiona tuseme kama mimi saizi na mtu mwingine gari akuja ataka. You're not choosing.
But unajua, let me explain it. Unajua as a guy, when you're hunting ama when you're trying to find a girl, fanya kidogo tu immediate.
You want to be perfect.
You want to be perfect. So utaona tu atakupeleka Java, itaanza tu kushuka. Pale sasa mtakuwa constant, ni mama Shaban pale. Hapo sasa ndio itakuwa constant. But after ashaku nini, I said earlier ni vile wanasiasa wanatufanya. Wanatupatia the propaganda stuff, alafu tukiwa vote in, so wanatupeleka kwa the neutral stuff sasa, where life is very hard, lazima tutafute, you see. Yeah, you see. Yeah, so I think,
but do you think that maybe the reason why sometimes men or anybody might want to lie in that side, maybe self-esteem yako haiko, like hujajitambua, you're not self-aware,
yeah,
and so you want to boost your self-esteem,
yeah,
but through lying.
Yeah, unajua sasa mostly men in their, let's say 20s, 20 hadi 25 hapo, we've not yet like known ourselves. Hatujui our strength, our losses.
Tuseme not all men.
Yeah, not all men, maybe wengine wako na do,
Majority
of men tunaweza sema hapo, unaona wengine hawajajijua bado. That's why you see when a 23-year-old guy akipatia ball ana flip juu ajui atachungaje huyo mtoto, hana kazi,
Hiyo wote mimi siwezi.
you see. So
Utaflip.
that kind of thing, unaona. And I'm talking about the majority, unaona. So most of the guys say they want just that fun thing, hiyo exchange tu, the fun thing and mauongo mingi. Najua deception has so much fun. Ukidanganya, it has so much fun.
Adrenaline rush.
Yeah. So I think tukimaliza, what is the moral compass when it comes to deception? What does this tunauliza ni what direction does deception give us? What direction does deception give us?
Direction. See, obviously tunaenda the wrong way. Yeah.
That's a point.
Yes, the wrong direction because lies will catch up with you eventually. Na zikikutana na wewe, yeah, that's the end.
That's the end.
Yeah.
Okay, deception is the fastest way to get where you want. You want to get there fast, you just lie.
It goes at 1500 way. Amesema deception inafanya ufike place unataka kufika in a very fast way. Yeah, so I think tumeongelea this topic. It's a very hard topic, by the way, very very hard, and also finding the questions ilikuwa ngumu, and also the panelists, as you can see, no guy alikubali kufanya mambo ya deception because we are very inatuhusiana very badly. So I think you can say your social media handles, or if you have anyone you can shout out. This is the time.
Okay. Instagram Damaris _Kisoyu. And I have someone I want to shout out. There are these guys wanatengeneza hizi tote bags hapa LD. Tote bags. Hapa LD.
Tote ni ile ya nini ama? Hizo.
Handle yao ni 64.
64 tu.
64. In words, alafu mwisho 64.
So tutaandika hiyo kwa comment section hapo, alafu you guys go and support them. Wako based in Eldoret. Can they take it to Nairobi?
Yeah.
Delivery,
Yeah, they do deliveries.
Nice.
Na pia wana customize
Nice.
the way you want.
Aye. So for me, you can find me at _life of Eddie or _Portal podcast. And also I want to shout out to the team hapa, Njuguna Pictures, Tito, Fedzak, alafu pia wa director pale Limo, alafu pale the man himself, unaitwa nani? Duke. Ladies man. Yeah, so I think you can shout out to people, yourself or anyone.
Yeah, myself, you can find me on Instagram at Kizito Mora, the only Kizito Mora. And you can also follow my mental wellness page. It's called Healing Haven KE. I offer therapy sessions, so you can get in
How
touch
much?
with me.
How many?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So thank you so much for coming. I hope you've learned something from this episode, and also najua tuja cover the whole thing because it's a very huge topic and very, siwezi sema hard, but tumejaribu as the panelists, tumejaribu. Yeah, so I think you see you on the next episode, and subscribe, and we also have our dinner on 17th November. You guys are welcome. It goes at 1500, so itaanza like 4 p.m. till dawn. So thank you so much, and see you on the next episode.